Man, when you're so synced up, you're having thoughts back to back to back. It's like, damn, that's some fire. Damn, that was me. Like, not this ego me, like my higher self me, like my authentic me, the higher power within me, fueled by my higher power me. And by all means, when I say that, my higher power isn't me, it's beyond me. But it lives through me because I woke up today and I'm grateful, and I continue to live a life that shows the fact that I am grateful for another day. So we're going to touch on the subject, and the message today is gratitude, being grateful. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit more confident, and stay tuned to continue to experience these beautiful messages as I continue to share my message for the day and continue to spread awareness as we make our best attempts to help awaken consciousness, because it's elevated, baby. Celebration time, man. A lot of this shit going on right now is tragic. It's an illusion, but it's really real for the people that even know it's an illusion, and it's really real for us that think it is real, and so whichever side you fall on, I still love you. Whatever choice you make, mask or no mask, I still love you. Now, I would encourage people to take this time to research any subject that we have questions on, and if there is any questionable doubt in the truth of the matter, then it's subject for revision, review, and research. But also, back to the message of today, gratitude. I had something very tragic happen yesterday in my life, and brought me some awareness and the realization of how grateful I need to be that I'm alive. How grateful I need to be that I took a breath today, that I'm even able to get out here and come walk in these beautiful woods right next to a lake, getting out in this sunshine, baby, and worship nature a little bit and how beautiful and peaceful and calm and harmonious it is. There's so much to be grateful, I think, that we all overlook on a day-to-day basis and are conquesting to dominate and to collect and absorb as much as we possibly can, as we've been programmed to do. Sometimes it's just good to take a breath and be like, you know what? I'm so fucking grateful I see another day. I'm so grateful I still have the freedom to come out here and choose by my free will to do what my heart desires. I'm so glad and grateful that I have a heart that still desires some beautiful, unselfish things and still desires to be grateful for anything. Because for my journey and my experience in this life, in this cycle, I never thought I'd make it through my 20s. I spent the better part of about half of my life. I just turned 31, and that was in the streets, fueled by drugs. You name it, I did it. In a conquest to get more, and nothing was ever enough. Spiritually, I died. I did things I never said I would do, And I think that's the real pandemic here. Fear, addiction, GMOs, 5G, MK Ultra. Yeah, I'm gonna say them all. They can ban it. They can go ahead and block it, censor it. I will continue to post these things and speak my mind freely as long as they allow me to do so and there is an internet to do so. Because it's not just me. I'm not the only one. I see all y'all beautiful people out there with, the functioning of one's own mind and questioning and freely, critically thinking these things through and sharing them fearlessly and courageously. And then also I want to touch on the fact that, Hollywood's an illusion, just basically a big old ritual scene. You know, we worship these celebrities we don't even know. What are they doing for our communities? What have they done to help this whole thing, sitting in their rich castles, not doing much for anybody? And I can't speak for all of them. I don't know them personally, and I don't keep up with celebrities, and I don't watch the news, you know, because it's all programming. Why do you think it's called a remote control? Wow. Why do you think it's called a television program? Live vision. They lying to you, man. It says it in the word. And as we break down some of these words, we can get to the true nature of what they mean. As we start to say, hey, if this don't add up, let's check this out. And hey, that didn't add up, let's follow that. We start diving deep, as Ralph Smart would say. Shout out to you, man. You know, there's a lot of people on my journey that have really encouraged me through their process and their fearlessness and their authenticity that's led me to this. So, if you're still watching this, I'm glad I have your attention. I'm glad you tuned in. And you're worth it, man. We are all worth it. But as we learn to love ourselves and realize that we're worth it, we can pour this out into others. And I ain't gonna say that this shit's pretty and this is easy and healing from a bunch of trauma is fun as fuck. No, it's not. And it takes a lot of dedication and work and a lot of maintenance, and it takes a lot of being fucking real, being honest, being truthful. You know, connecting with like minds that can help you and guide you because they've been through something similar, you know. But this is a heavy hitter today. I'm gonna do my best to keep it under 10 minutes, but you know, as we channel these messages, they go as long as they need to go, and what's said is, you know, what's need to be said. We ain't gonna cut them, we ain't gonna edit them unless they cut me off on the 15-minute mark. I promise you that. Going to be real from the heart, and this is all meant out of love. It's not meant to bash or, you know, hate on people that don't believe what I believe, or that, you know, continue to go with the mainstream narrative, or that, you know, make their own choices. All I'm saying is, you know, the fact that we are getting pushed into the idea that we don't have a fucking choice, that we're not powerful, and that this shit is some kind of new normal, that's some fuck shit bullshit. I'm calling it what it is. Nothing about social distancing is normal, because there ain't nothing about distancing that's social, you know. Not a lot of people touching on it, man. Immune system, baby. You got to take care of your first line of defense and get out there in the sun, expose yourself to some elements, you know, eat some immune system boosting foods, plant-based foods. You know, Mother Nature provides us with everything we need. This is the cure. And the other cure is being your authentic self and quit allowing people to bully you into some sort of robot number and trying to be like everyone else, when each one of us is uniquely, beautifully different and plays a different role and has different skills and traits, baby. We gotta heighten in and figure out what those are and be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Well, I hit that quote good this time. So anyway, plandemic, scamdemic, you know, the great panic, you know, please don't let the government, the mainstream news fool you, people. You know, people been getting sick every year about this time. Them flu epidemics that they created been getting people sick, and they've been dying more from that than this. So I ask you to question that, to ask yourself that one question. When are we going to call it? When are we going to stand up together? Look at that, a feather. It means the angels are with us as I speak to you. This isn't just about me and the butterflies. Baby, I've seen more butterflies today and found more feathers this year, because 2020's made me strong, and we're coming back for our planet. You know, these energy vampires, these pedophilic government leeches that thieve from us every day from taxation. We don't need them, man. So I'm living in faith these days, and I believe that the universe will send us the right people in the right circumstances exactly when we're ready for it. And so this is your confirmation that we're ready. I'm ready. I stand with you. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Take care of yourself. Treat yourself well. And as always, I'm here in any form that I can be or need to. If you need me, please reach out. If you like this, go ahead and like it. If you didn't like it, go ahead and like it. You know what I mean? Stay tuned for more beautiful channeled messages, more great content, more heart spilling into the process. And don't forget today's message, gratitude. If we're grateful for what we have, we open up and allow more abundance into our life. And as we tap into abundance, which is readily, easily, and accessible to everybody, might I add, you know, we start to live a life of freedom. As we tap into our authenticity and figure out who we are, we don't live in fear anymore because we know ourselves. And as we look into the shadow side of ourselves, there is nothing to fear because we can lean into these things and learn and reprogram some of the things that we would like to change and look into these things rather than being in doubt and denial and fear, and learn to be our best selves.